I saw Ed for the last time the day before he died. He was in his recliner. Later, that would be replaced with a hospital bed. He apologized for not having his dentures in. If I'd known you were coming, I would have put my teeth in, he said. I said, how are you? And Ed Armstrong says, I want to go home. I don't have any regrets. Ed died on January 27th. And on January 28th, because we were reading through the Bible in a year, it just so happened that January 28th was when we got to Genesis 47 through 50, where Joseph made his brothers promise that they would take his bones back home. And so I thought about Ed, thought about how excited he was to go home. I wrote a poem for Ed. It could be a song. Whenever I try to sing, people say, you're a really good preacher. But this is the poem/song that I wrote while I was reflecting on Genesis 50 and thinking about Ed. Carry me up out of Egypt.
Carry me up out of Egypt, 'cause my body's not at home here. Too long I've lived in a foreign land, I can feel it in my bones here. Dear church, this world is not our home. As good as this life is, there's a new world a-coming. As beautiful as this creation is, there's a new world a-coming. This world is not a home. Carry me up out of Egypt, 'cause Pharaoh's making slaves here. He took their silver, land, and lives, and he'll treat us the same here. Dear church, this world is not our home. As good as this life is, there's a new world a-coming. As beautiful as this creation is, there's a new world a-coming. This world is not our home. Carry me up out of Egypt. The Nile is okay here, but over Jordan's my true home, and I just don't want to be here. Dear church, this world is not our home. As good as this life is, there's a new world a-coming. As beautiful as this creation is, there's a new world a-coming. This world is not our home. Carry me up out of Egypt, swear an oath to me here. 'Cause Egypt's sure to get into us the longer that we be here. Dear church, this world is not our home. As good as this life is, there's a new world a-coming. As beautiful as this creation is, there's a new world a-coming. This world is not our home. Oh church, this world is not our home.
Dear church, this world is not your home. As good as this life is, as beautiful as this creation is, this world is not your home. If you are here and you have surrendered your life to Jesus, you have the promise of a new home. Will there be no crying, there'll be no sorrow, there'll be no imprisonments, there'll be no pit, there'll be no lying to your earthly father. All will be made new. If you're a Christian, that's what awaits you.